Hello and welcome. Today we're back in Argentina and the Buenos Aires No.6 layout. Our race today will be the usual 20-minute race on the default date, which is the 20th of February 2020. Start time of 1 o'clock in the afternoon, medium cloud, standing start, no pit stops, and a heavy rubbered race ready circuit. Our opponents will be the usual maxed out JCW Mini Grid on 120 skill level with high aggression, and today we're starting from 5th. Very well balanced AI today. So, without further ado, let's get trackside and let's go racing. It's going to be interesting. Fantastic. We have it before? Yes. Well, that was very hard fought. We earned that one, didn't we? Well, that's been a brilliant first lap. That's put us in the mix, hasn't it? Don't really want to get in the way of these three. the same time we also want to have some fun. They take a very different line to me through there. I've tried their line, I cannot make it work for me. And their way is faster for them, but it's slower than my way for me, so I'm just going to have to accept a bit of a loss there, I think, until I can work out what it is I've actually got to do, if anything. Yeah, just got to accept it. Now I'm fairly happy at the moment with what we've got. I think, from what I've seen, we've probably got the measure of all three of these at the moment. Obviously that's subject to change. Yeah, I can't get the front end hooked up quite like they do in the mid corner. So they're on the throttle just a little bit before I am, and it just gives them 2-3 car lengths. But maybe it's something in the setup with the car, maybe driving style, who knows. But if it is set up, it's whatever it is that's different gives us more than that back in other areas of the circuit, I would say. So yeah, I'm quite happy with where we are. I'm not really that serious about overtaking any of these three at the moment. Sort of enjoying the dogfight, really. When we get to like 7 minutes, we'll start turning the wick up a little bit. Time, a bit of play time. a drop tellis. I think one more lap and then we'll start turning the screws, I think. What do you reckon, Mr. Bell? Yeah. Now, to be fair, it's normally around this sort of time they start doing the same. Well, it certainly feels that way anyway. Oh, this could be interesting. Maybe one more lap. Maybe one more. We're both going for the same. That was my plan, Bell. Hey, stop it. Stop stealing my plans. See cars behind us closing in, so let's get these screws turned. leave that door open, mate. I will open it a bit further. We're still here next lap. I'll kick it open next time. Two laps to go. Oh, a bit late, bit late. Nice, well played, mate. Got a bit too excited, didn't I? Mr. Bell's dropped off, hasn't he? I'll get the front end hooked up on that left-hander there. Right, Andrew. Last lap, don't screw it up. Brilliant. We earned that one. That was well earned. I'm happy with that. Yeah, that was a good race. Well done, everyone. What happened to Bell? Bell ended up in 5th. What happened to him? Very strange. Have a look at that on the replay, shall we? Where's my mouse? Alright. So 55.6, 55.9, 55.3, 5, 8. So, yeah, we're all in the same sort of ballpark, aren't we? I did have to drop the fuel for this one, so had I have had a full tank of fuel, we would have that wouldn't have happened today. So we wouldn't have been in the mix, I don't think. It made that much difference. Yeah, that was a good race. I very much enjoyed that one. Very nicely done. Right, let's get into the replay, shall we? Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That was a very interesting, quite a tactical race. Keep your powder dry, wait for your moment, take your opportunities when they make sense, and just push on like hell at the end. Yeah, really, really happy with the way that race went. Really happy with the action that it provided. The AI was really close. I think this is the first race on 1556, which is released today, and apparently there was some further tweaks to the tyre carcass of the Mini again. I didn't feel any difference whatsoever to the car, and there were some tweaks to this circuit, I believe, which some of the performance boosts that the AI was afforded had been taken away and brought them back to a competitive state again, which is great because I've been wanting to do the circuit for a long time and haven't been able to because you just couldn't live with the AI. There was nothing you could do, and they've made those changes, and yeah, it was great. I mean, well, I mean, you saw it. There was nothing in it. They had an advantage in one corner where they gained maybe 1.5 car lengths, maybe at the most, and then we had that same advantage back. You know, I had to drop the fuel level down to become competitive, even with the changes, which is how it should be. It's exactly how it should be. It was, to my mind, this is an ideal situation. Yeah, really, really impressive. So there was one thing I wanted to look at. I'm going to go back, and we're going to go forward, sorry, and we're going to see what happened to Bell, because we knocked him from second to third, and then I noticed Collins nabbed him, but then there's a bit of a tussle at the end, and I noticed that he finished fifth. So I'm going to just leap forwards a little bit after this and just see what happened to Bell. So yeah, we'll see you in a few seconds. So here we are on the last lap now. We're going to follow Matt Bell in the black and gold car. So since we'd overtaken him, he's been also overtaken by Collins in a bit of a rough move, it has to be said. But it was 50-50, but it was a little bit argy-bargy. But he's ended up here. Now the previous move doesn't actually really matter now because of what happens, because of what's coming up, and I've already seen it, so I know what's coming. So they're all nicely behaving, and it just now they start to turn things up a little bit, and it's all four of them really are getting involved. So Porter and Ellis get into each other, which then puts Bell under a little bit of pressure. I don't know if there was contact between Ellis and Bell there or not, but Porter's out now. He's been fired out the back because he had a bit of a mare in that tight right-hander. Then Collins leaves the door open here, invites Bell in, just gets his nose up to the quarter panel, and then it gets a little bit dicey into here. And Bell almost made it stick but wasn't quite able to, and now he's been left out to dry and he's in a bit of trouble now because he's got nowhere to go. Ellis is now on his quarter panel, and and then Ellis gets a run on him down to the line, and that's how Bell ends up in 5th. Poor guy, he went from leading to 5th. Gutted, I bet. Well, if you liked what you've seen, please do consider liking and subscribing. And yeah, until the next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.